So, David, that was awesome. You sounded great.
Thanks, man.
You sounded
Thanks.
really,
A lot of
really
fun.
great.
Got my voice nice and open and
Nice.
nice and stabilized. I didn't really have any issues going into the song. That was really great.
Yeah, great. Well, we've worked together before, so I knew your voice, and I kind of know. Like, I like to hear someone in a lesson. The first time is really getting to know someone's voice, and then I've heard recordings of you, so I kind of knew, where your voice was. And we David and I talk a lot. We're always texting each other and talking stuff. So tell us a little bit about Superior Vocal Health and how you started the product, how you and Jan started the product.
Great question. So first and foremost, Superior Vocal Health came out of a real need, a serious need. I was singing a lot, tremendous amounts. Actually, I wrote a small book about it with various formulas. The book is available, but in it's a short story of the fact that I was going crazy singing, constantly moving, running, subways, hotels, airplanes, and I ended up getting extraordinarily sick and almost died, and went in the hospital, and I'm staring at the ceiling and I'm thinking, what's going on? I'm 35 or so. I'm in the peak of starting to sing really well, getting jobs like crazy, and I couldn't even move. I was devastated, lost like 22 pounds, and so long story short, I ended up changing my entire lifestyle in terms of diet, kind of went raw food for a year, juicing, this stuff, still do all of that. But after about a year of doing that, I realized all of a sudden I started singing again and my voice like almost doubled in size and strength and power. And I got this connection of energy into the voice is coming from the body. So I did a lot of research, and not only on diet, but also on herbs that are specifically for the voice, because only thing I found out there to help me was a spray. Yeah. And most of them were just a water glycerin-based thing with some crap. And they were also in like plastic bottles, which So through my research of becoming a nutritional consultant, and then I brought my partner, Jan Allen Schwartz, in. He's a brilliant guy with nutrition also.
He is.
Yeah, we found the formulas that really worked for all the issues singers go through. You see, because it's not just a dry throat, it's not just mucus, it's not just sinuses, it's not just anxiety, it's not just a tired, overused voice. It's all of those. So the research was done for a good year or more, putting formulas together, then sending them out to colleagues, people like you on Broadway, metal singers, country singers, getting feedback, and finally we got enough feedback that said, this one is just killer working for me, you got to produce this one. That's where the product line came to really become a product line. So there's a product for every issue that you're dealing with. And that's how I came to it, through personal experience.
Yeah. My favorite is the Throat Saver.
That's
I
the
sing,
first one. That's the original.
I sing in bands. We're always in different venues where there's lots of, stuff in the air. A lot of these venues that we're in, they're very moldy.
Heat, air conditioning, people's own perfumes, colognes.
That can really do a number on you. So the minute I walk in, I spray my throat with this, and it really alleviates some of the stuff. What I also love about Throat Saver is that if you're dry, that you told me about this years ago, I'm like, wow, that's amazing, because it actually activates your salivary glands.
It does, because it's got a particular little herb in there called, I don't know if it's really an herb as much as it's called xylitol. It's used by dentists, natural dentists, to get salivation going. So it's totally safe. It's also a sweetener, but it really, and also a Throat Saver was built for dry throat, but to break up the mucus in the back of your throat. And that's what the peppermint oil does. And then it's also for anti-infection. It's got echinacea, golden seal. It's an incredibly powerful built formula.
And then awesome. This one has also helped me a bit, stage fright, because I shared an episode a while back that I've had notorious stage fright. Before I go on stage, I have that little zzz, and this really helps a lot. And then I also have really bad sinuses, so the sinus cleanse has helped me a lot.
And that one was actually created by my partner, Jan Schwartz. He had incredibly bad sinus issues, and he was just determined to research. And that is an amazing form. It's got like Himalayan sea salt, horseradish, onion, unbelievable herbs that just open up your sinuses. You literally feel them just clear out. And we're finding people using that now who used antibiotics for years, and now they're like, I'm all set. So we're really happy with that.
Yeah.
And the bottom line is the product line was created to help singers.
Exactly.
End of story. That's what it was for.
Yeah.
Yes, we'd love you guys, buy all the products, but the bottom line is we know what a singer deals with, and that you need support. End of story. I was always told in the conservatory, you should never have to use anything for your throat. Yes. But I got to tell you something. If you're singing right, never use it.
That's crazy.
When you're out there 5 nights a week and you're doing this and you're traveling, you need some support. These are not magic bullets. Right. They're not to make you a better singer. They're vocal health maintenance. And if you look at the last one, if you can grab that one, Jeff, the vocal rescue, this is one of my favorite go-tos along with the throat saver, because this one is for an overused and tired voice when you're just beat up and you still got to sing. You're a professional. So it's a gargle, and it actually has anti-inflammatory herbs like ginger, turmeric, arnica oil, and they just immediately, you can feel them starting to work. And I do this before a show, in between intermission, and then when I go to sleep at night, because then the herbs just sit there all night, and I wake up, and it's an amazing formula. So
right.
That's why we created them.
Yeah, and I understand, now we can't mention any names, but I understand a lot of very famous singers are starting to find out about the products.
It's a great
and you guys are starting to ship that out to some very well-known singers. So they're great products. I hope you guys will check it out. If you go into www.superiorvocalhealth.com and you order the products, if you order some that it's not in a package, they get a discount by adding Stanfill in the checkout code.
10% discount.
Exactly.
You got it.
And David, it's been such a pleasure having you here today.
Thank you for having me.
Amazing.
Thank you for having me. It was great.
You're
Fabulous
welcome.
teacher. One of the real teachers out there, guys. I'm telling you right now.
Thank you so much.